Hello, I'm Jason Reeves, the mayor of Troy.
Hi, Mayor Reeves. What role do you think civil engagement plays in a functioning democracy?
Civic engagement is the most important part of democracy. The more people that live in a society know and understand it, learn its laws, rules, customs, interactions, that's vitally and critically important. The more people for a constitutional republic like we have in the United States to function, we need an educated and engaged electorate, and that's what civic engagement does.
First of all, can you give us your name and your last name and some of your credentials here at Troy?
My name is Lana Hutto. I am a sophomore this year at Troy University, and I am majoring in nursing, and this is my first year voting.
Okay, as your first time voting, what are you expecting and what are you looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to finally getting to put in my vote in an election and to put in my opinion. I'm expecting to learn about the process and the length and the time that goes into voting.
Okay, Ashlyn, if you feel comfortable sharing, what are some of the benefits of each candidate in this presidential election, and do you have any personal thoughts about it?
I'm actually not exactly sure I'm voting for yet, still kind of looking around and looking at all of the information so I can make an informed decision. But I think for one, I'm a little concerned that they've both been in office, but also that makes me a little bit more comfortable because they both have gotten to see each side. And then other than that, I didn't actually get to watch the debate, but just going back and seeing what they both said and just being able to decide who I kind of agree with more and whose beliefs align more with mine. So.
Yeah, well, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm Dr. Richard Scott Noakes, R-I-C-H-A-R-D, S-C-O-T-T-N-O-K-E-S. I'm a professor in the English department at Troy University.
Do you think it's important, the easiest one, do you think it's important to vote and why?
So actually, I don't think that this is an easy one, to be honest. Okay. So let's take, so if you're talking to vote generally, I think it's incredibly important for the American public to participate in their elections. And more important than the national election is your local elections, knowing who's on your city council, know who your city councilman is, knowing how your county government is put together, and how that. I'm actually not so certain that it is that important for everyone. And what do I mean by that? Well, let's take the state we're in right now, Alabama, right? The state of Alabama almost definitely will end up going for Donald Trump. And so no matter which side you're on, the chances that you're going to change that so those electoral college votes will go to someone else are pretty limited, as opposed to your ability to affect the kind of affect your local government. Now, if you're in another state, so for example, I have a lot of family in Michigan. Michigan, it's incredibly important for you to vote in Michigan. If you lived in Michigan or Pennsylvania or one of these swing states, your vote is going to matter in a way that my vote here or someone say in California is definitely going to go for Kamala Harris. It makes no difference. Normally we think that's an easy one. Yes, you should vote, but actually I think while I would say unabashedly, locally, you should always vote on those, and the more local, the more active you should be. I do think that maybe we may see a movement away from the necessity of voting in the primaries. It's certainly not that necessary if you're a Democrat at the moment, and the Republicans may say, let's move to a kind of smoke-filled room system where the primaries don't count or don't count for as much on the Democratic side.